Looks like anti-India elements have chosen Northeast as their next punching bag. Check out the unrest in Manipur to get the clear picture. The current escalation in violence in Manipur has its roots in an over 10-year-old demand by the Meitei community for a scheduled tribe tag. Meiteis are about 53% of the entire population of the state but occupy only 10% of the land area of Manipur. If included in the ST list, it will give them access to forest lands inhabited by tribals and guarantee them a proportion of government jobs and places in educational institutions. Now, the communities who already enjoy the scheduled tribes tag, especially Kukis, fear that they may lose control over their ancestral forest land if the Meiteis demand is accepted. But this is not the first time the Meiteis and Kukis clash took place. There have been reported incidents of the clashes between two ethnic groups over the rising population of the Kukis, who are migrating illegally from Myanmar and occupying the protected land in Manipur. Refer to 2011 census that highlights a decadal growth of 39.54% among tribal communities compared to just 15.72% in Valley that's dominated by Meiteis. Fearing the marginalization, the Meitei community demands the implementation of NRC, National Register of Citizens. Manipur is no stranger to violence. Way back in 1990, the rivalry between Nagas and Kuki claimed various innocent lives. Manipur suffers the wounds of history that will heal with time. But why there is a fuss around it now? The decade-long fault line was targeted by the anarchists to set anti-government sentiments following the Manipur High Court direction to the state government on the inclusion of Meitei in the scheduled tribes category.
The Manipur High Court has directed the state government to submit recommendations to the Union Ministry of Tribal Affairs for the inclusion of Meiteis in scheduled tribes list.
The entire incident is showcased as the religious clash between the Hindus and the Christians. Pakistan's FM channel Dosti FM 98 reported Manipur violence as a demand for secession from India. Concept TV linked the Manipur violence with Gujarat riot. While Pakistan leaves no opportunity to incite violence in our country, the terror-sponsored state fails terribly to represent its own issues in the right perspective. For example, the rose of militancy, the bailout by IMF, and even the arrest of its former PM Imran Khan. There is another failed attempt by the notorious fake news spreader Ashok Swain. He ran his anti-India agenda as expected, showed Manipur riots as the Hindu-Christians clash and attempted to incite communal violence in the state by showcasing only one side of the story. Remember, these anti-India elements have their own agenda and leave no stone unturned to bring unrest to our nation. Our appeal: we should not let them succeed in their efforts and be very careful about how we consume and spread news, especially when it comes to sensitive issues like these. Don't just believe everything you read or see on social media.